At times, we get so excited to do the things that we want to do. We want to share with people that we care about, and we want to motivate people, right? We'll sit and it'll be those same people, community, wherever it is, and you think and believe that, okay, all this time that they were behind your back, pushing you, rubbing you back, encouraging you, and all along, it was the complete opposite. It was just that they were just telling you and giving you and telling you whatever you want to hear. And when you sit back and you think about this conversation, you sit back and realize is that it was the total opposite. You thought that, hey, these people, community, they were for you, and all along, it was just the complete opposite. It gets to a point when you fast forward and you realize when you keep things to yourself, you zip your mouth, and then you just analyze and just like, yo, okay, you know what? Let me just do what I gotta do and finish what I gotta do, and then whatever happens, happens, right? And then guess what? Before you know it, you reflect back and you just say, yo, all I had to do was just not say anything and just peep game and keep it cool. And then things were just happening. And that's where you had to understand that everybody is not happy for you. So you stay quiet, keep your moves, keep making moves, and that's where all the progress happened. And that's why I had to make this video. Stay tuned. I'm going somewhere with this. Before I introduce myself, before I go forward into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend. Best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Today, title of the video, you're gonna have to keep your moves silent because everybody is not happy for you. That's what I'm telling you. Keep your moves silent. Yes. Like I'd say, guys, I'm about to get ready to go travel very soon. I don't want to make this announcement, but like where I'm going exactly, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, yo. It's been pretty rough, you know, pretty rough, and your boy needs a vacation, y'all. I'm telling you, yo. But if you notice that I've been looking tired here and there, I've been working, going to sleep here and there. I'm going to be taking a vacation very soon, but I can't tell you where exactly, but I will. But that's one of the reasons why I had to make this. I had to say this because I've been looking tired lately. I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching my video. I'm like, dang, I've really been, and I've been going through a lot. I'm talking about behind the scenes. Your boy been going through a lot. But let's get back more into the video. Listen, you have to keep your moves silent. Not too long ago, I was thinking about doing some things, making moves, and I told a couple people, right? Um, Out of emotion. And I realized like I'm getting the calls, I'm getting the opportunities, I'm getting people hitting me back up, right? But it was just not happening because it'll be the same people, the same community that you're talking to. And because you're doing it, they feel like they have to do it. And if it's not happening for them, they're hoping for you not to happen to you. And this is why you have to be very careful when telling people things. And I had to understand that because, and sit back and reflect because I realized that when you broadcast what you got going on or you're speaking things and you see, you know what's going to happen, but at the same time, other people that are in the same shoes with you will really prey on your downfall because they don't want you to be doing better than them. And it's crazy because it's like, yo, You know what you're doing. You know how hard you're grinding for it. You know where you're going. But to them, it's like, how is it you doing it, but I can't do it? Understand, it don't matter who it is. I got to the point in my life where if I'm doing anything, especially with that lesson that just happened, because I know better, right? Keep things to yourself until it's done. That's when, if you want to, and it's a story, right? It's the past. You can bring it up because everybody is not going to be happy for you, whatever you're doing. Support, we already talked about that already. Nobody's going to support you, especially the people that are closest to you or people that surround you. And that's why it's really important to just keep things to yourself, because when you keep things to yourself and you work on it and you grind and you know, okay, you know what, I'm doing this, it's done. There ain't nobody can motivate you, ain't nobody can tell you anything anymore. And it gets to a point where like you telling people certain things and what you want to do, especially if they want to do it too. But a lot of the time you could be working hard, you got the time, you got the energy, and because they don't have it, but they want it, they're gonna hope that you don't get it. They'll do things and pray on it to make sure that you don't get it. It goes as far as you can even go to the point where you got a job and that person, for example, needs a job too, but you could be in school, you could be at work, and you could have something that you're doing that consistently make you busy, but you put in the time, you create the time, you create any way possible for you to get a new job. You could be, a middle class sneaking and answering emails, doing job applications, right? I'm sorry, I don't know what happened, Clear my throat. Pause. Okay, cool. You could be, you could create the time and do everything possible for you to just get this job. You could be doing applications. You could be on, you could be on your way home and doing job application, whatever it is, and you do 2, 3 a day, and then you get that one call. It's to the point where someone that you may know, someone you come across, wants that job, but they're not putting the time that you put in. But it'll get to where that person will be so evil, where okay, you could be sitting there excited, talking, "Oh, I got a job working at this bank." All right, cool. And after school, you could work part time or you could work on the weekends. It goes to the point where someone could go to that job and tell you, okay, put your whole information out there and make up a lie and tell you, hey, you're not a good worker. And they can make up something just so you don't get that job. Or they can hope that you don't get it. Anything. And this is why, like, just putting your business out there and just talking too much can really, really jeopardize that. And that's why you have to be very careful. And it could be anything. You don't even have to tell what you got going on, but you just saying, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, whatever it is. And just talking about it too much and putting it out there where everybody's hearing, you may think people are really happy for you. They ain't really happy for you, because they believe that, okay, whatever situation that you're in and you're in it with me, you're supposed to be that way, or I'm supposed to be there before you. Create competition. It could create many things against what you got going on, to where that it just won't happen. And that's why the power of just keeping things to yourself, making moves, and then just doing it, and then after that just realizing that, okay, when they see that, oh, when it's done, and you say, hey, I'm done, I'm out, boom, 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 this happened, they can't even question, oh, why didn't you tell me? Oh, dang. Because a lot of times they ain't really happy for you. They would rather be in a situation where they can tell you that I'm out and I'm done, and then watch you stay where you are. All right, so this video resonated with you. I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And again, be careful when you tell what you got going on. Everybody don't need to know anything you got going on. Keep it to yourself. All right. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.